don't lose sight, yes, it is me, of your mission. Now, as a participant, a willing individual that once uttered the immortal words, "Here am I, Lord, send me," most of my ministry experience and heavenly things related to the spirit of truth, the fact that God is spirit, the fact that we all exist, the fact that that is the bearings of where your every single moment revolves around how you are perceiving not only yourself, but your surroundings in the natural, taking into effect what is happening in the invisible requires counsel and guidance, which is why I am here. In my Father's glory, with power, and in the flesh. So you being derived from and all things were created through, for, and by me, I have a certain understanding. So we'll first confirm something from Mary. And what I was trying to teach a lot of people, especially you, Mary, let it come to you. Let it be added to you. Your mission, and remembering that disaster is the sum of many little mistakes, and you make mistakes each day. Each day you miss the mark. And keeping it very, very understandable with these new inventions as far as cell phones, we have expanded our influence. Guarding against the enemy's attacks. I've learned to do that in the streets. I've learned to do that in your home. What I was telling my people, fall back into your own sanctuary, because you are greatly outnumbered. Which makes sense when you have a remnant and you have other influences other than my voice. And you have a kingdom wedding date. And it's simply battle after battle. In simple terms, we've all met bad men before. That taught us the value of listening to the creator of all things. So you first see the kingdom marriage as a good thing for you. When we have so many things going on in the spirit, I always myself, and I tell my people that have already been trained by me, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know how quickly things can change. So you remaining in Christ is your first guarantee that you truly have the Lord as your shield. And the reason we spend so much time in prayer, I spend an average of 17 hours a day in prayer. As it is revealed to you, you also have the natural confirming it. So each day that you're building your life on the rock, you're also making sure that you are mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally fortified in your position to carry out whatever orders you are given. And your first order is always going to be the well-being of your spouse. When you have your spirit in another vessel, for my kingdom marriage is half of your spirit in another vessel that is the opposite sex. That in itself is going to impact you in some way. And teaching my people, no, you have to do this together. Those are the guidelines of the kingdom marriage for a purpose. Many of the glory-filled moments that you are going to have, you are going to be able to notice, whoa, now Jesus is involved. Because your faith is the currency of heaven, but it is your first testimony of why you are doing what you are doing. When you are outnumbered, you will not be understood. When you are not understood, you will feel abandoned and alone. So teaching my kingdom spouses how to not feel abandoned and alone, how to recognize the times we are in, because everybody had the doctrine and the belief that, okay, we are in the age of grace. And then from there it turned into, but you are not saved of your good works. And the confusion that caused, all of that got swept away. And I simply said, no, if you are not doing something that I'm telling you to do, that I have seen make one of my children happier, sustained, taken care of, and the reason I put you in that person's life is to complement them, then I'm going to see you as evil. Nothing I say or teach goes outside the gospel. So then I wanted to first, and I have, brought it back to because you need a judge, you need righteousness in order for you to understand why something is happening or why something is not happening. This way you can adjust or revert back to what you used to do, which many of you used to be a Christian. So trying to explain to the lukewarm and the semblance of righteousness filled people that no, you are under attack, but the line the devil crossed was, 1, attacking my kingdom marriages, and 2, standing in my place and deceiving a lot of people. The fine line was, those were the people that wanted to be deceived. You wanted to believe, no, it is not of good works. It took me 5 years of day by day being led by me to put the name Michael Brian Thomas with Jesus. But during my coronation, I was told that is exactly what was going to happen. In the same way, my kingdom spouses, I understand how it feels when you are ordered to stand your ground. So all of us, I love you.